All right, today we're in Harvard Square and we're going to take you inside the world famous Harvard Coop. Now, of course, the Harvard Coop is a place that you can go and buy your textbooks and course packs and supplies like that, but we're going to get right to the fun stuff. This is probably the area that really sustains the Coop. It is run as a non-profit cooperative.
If I can track her down and find her and wrangle her into coming over to Bravo.
I'm not a morning person, I'm a night person.
So, here you will find a wide variety of spirit wear of every variety. Men's, women's, children's, toddler. Some with some unique humor. As well as the various graduate schools of Harvard, as well as MIT. Now, an interesting thing, if you become a member, you get a discounted price, and I believe that's basically if you are more or less any part of the Harvard community or alumni. One of the nice things is they keep coming up with more fun stuff each year, and look, who doesn't love a good sweatshirt? Coffee mugs, I think I've seen enough of them in my life. So, we'll continue on up here. Again, here you can see some of the children's sizes, which is great, as well as the more traditional Harvard sweatshirt and so forth. At the Coop, you'll find, again, this is the section that is primarily children's items, but you'll also find some nice books, including How They Got into Harvard, 3 Centuries of Harvard. It's kind of a snoozer, honestly, but it's a good book, as well as some other books on Harvard, as well as the world famous Make Way for Ducklings. If you haven't read it or read it growing up, it's definitely worth checking out. So here you'll find any variety of hats, and Harvard has some co-branded things with Nike. I believe they also have Rowan fitness wear as well. You'll find a whole wide variety of things. No lack of merch. So you'll see here, I believe that, this is the Nike section. I remember that. And these are a little bit more athletic. If you're looking more for that type of style or fit. Now, the Coop is under construction, but you would also find any variety of things for your dorm or apartment space, backpacks, all those good things, all right here. We are getting close to commencement, and so you can start working on your cap and gown, as well as diploma frames and things of that variety. And here you will see good news. The frames are quite expensive. The ones for the college are horizontal, whereas the graduate schools of the university are vertical. And they even have frames for the certificate programs. So I know the selection is a bit thinner right now because they are working on construction in the other area. But we'll see what else we can show you here. Obviously some good merch for anyone coming to visit Boston. So, again, here you'll find some of the sports teams merch. As well, I think I saw a shirt for the Harvard-Yale game. There's some children's wear. And then here they have both the graduate school, some of the houses, and so forth. Now here you can see sort of the scale of the Coop. Obviously upstairs are all of the more academic, course-related materials. There is a traditional bookstore over on this side, and we're going to go check that out next. This is traditionally where you would have found the books. You cross between these two buildings. Obviously, some construction going on right now. Let's check it out. So, you'll see that the materials and blankets, gift items, all those types of things, no lack of merch. You can also have one of these chairs commissioned, and these are really very special. The tradition of the chairs goes back to the early days of Harvard, and they've recreated them over the years in a variety of formats and fashions. Oh, here, a yard sign. If you don't already need a flex, put it out in your front yard. Now, of course, you want to celebrate Harvard with your dogs and cats. You can do that too. And it goes on and on. Oh, actually, I do like this phone case key holder. That's kind of nice. So, we will continue onward here. This used to be all books, but they've moved some of the merch over here because, in fact, the merch is where they make the most of their money. Again, you'll find more of the Nike co-branded merch, which is nice. Rain, winter, and plenty of sweats. Cambridge is generally chilly throughout most of the year. I think you get a couple of nice weeks in the fall and a couple of nice weeks in the spring. Otherwise, it would be relatively common to be dressed a little bit warmer. Oh, that's interesting. They even have a Lululemon co-branded style. That's nice. Here you'll find some more choices in Lululemon. Who would have thought? As well as for women. So definitely a great place to check out if you are in Cambridge, if you're visiting. There's probably something for everybody, and actually lots of fun things to do walking around Cambridge. It's a very college-friendly, visitor-friendly type of community. You'll find there's also a co-branded Roan with the Coop. I think that's actually really cool. It's a little bit more tasteful. It's really probably something more that you could actually wear without being too much. This is just on the sleeve. Not to worry, the fun goes on. And this is still a place where you can see all of the sweatshirts and other goodies. You can also actually go upstairs and you can see sort of the crests of each of the schools. Starting, of course, with the college, medical, divinity, dental, the yard, arts and sciences, business, continuing ed, the extension school, public health, Radcliffe, government, which is also known as the Kennedy School, engineering and applied sciences. That's something that's probably the newest of the schools. Traditionally, engineering was probably more of those courses were partnered with MIT and, of course, the design school. So upstairs you'll find what would be more traditional books with a leaning towards sort of more thoughtful selections. Anyway, I think that's... So we're going to go down the stairs and show you what's down here. Because if you think you haven't seen it all yet, there's still more. So you have hats. You have, oh, that's a cool idea. They have custom, where you can embroider some of your merchandise. That's a nice idea. And of course, for your youngest future scholars, you have it all here. So really, oh, and again, yeah, here, you can find more information about the Coop. If you want to become a member, I believe there are lifetime memberships for like $10 or something. It's not much at all, and well worth it. So, all sorts of good choices here. And, yeah, actually the custom, that's kind of a cool concept. I'm not gonna lie. And I think that even includes some of these items. These are actually very comfortable shirts. I think I've had that before. And I'm gonna admit this is probably a first that I've seen. Tommy Bahama, co-branded with Harvard. So I think that's probably it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this, and definitely come check it out if you are in Harvard Square or Cambridge. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. We'll do our best to get you an answer. Have a great afternoon.